G'day, I'm Evan and welcome to Gamey. Joining me on the show this week is Naomi Higgins.
Lilo Dallas Multipass. Does anyone get it?
It's good.
From the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is from a movie.
Which movie?
The Mask.
Right.
I talked about it on the show a few weeks ago.
Yes, I remember now. Because it's the green.
Yeah, Jim Carrey.
Is your pussy green?
Only the face mask. It's a mask, not like a
Okay.
full body
There's more
suit.
people on the show.
Maddie Weeks is here.
Hello, everybody. What's going on? Just wearing my normal clothes. I'm out here hanging out. This is really quite hot, I will say.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of hot.
Oh
too.
boy. I'm loving it. This is good. It's got a hole in the head, so yeah.
Yeah.
Sit on me, baby. Okay.
And Beck Petraitis.
I'm myself. I was looking at myself, I'm like, am I finally myself? Or am I like representative of like some sort of vor situation? But the
Yeah, it
dream
does
vor
kinda look
situation.
like-
Oh, it looks like a rat ate you.
yeah, that.
It does look a little bit like that.
I'm into that.
Yep. Hey, before we get started, it's Beck's birthday today. Hey.
Coming to my costume
Hey.
Oh my god.
Whoa! Balloons just out of reach. That's what every child wants. Okay. Well.
Mechanism.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Happy birthday
Holy
to you.
Happy birthday, dear Becky.
Happy birthday to you.
Harmonizing.
Aww.
Yay.
Holy
yay,
shit.
yay. Whoa.
This is insane.
Happy birthday, Beck.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
There's one other
Beck.
piece to this.
Happy birthday.
There's one other piece.
Where's the other piece?
Too many things.
Whoa, there's so many things.
Thank you. Who did this?
Who did this?
This
Well, it's
feels
a
like
team
Steph.
effort. It's always a team effort.
It's Steph. No, it's not you.
I rigged up the fan for the balloons.
You did the.
I sparked it
You
by
sparked.
saying, should we do a surprise for Beck?
Oh, yeah.
And then Evan said, I don't know, should we?
That's not what I said.
No, that is.
Close to what you
I
said.
feel
What?
like.
We can look at the conversation.
Let's look at it.
I reckon,
Bring up the
Can I
receipts,
guess
come
what he
on.
said? He went, "Oh, is that a good idea?
That was probably it. Let's
Was
see.
that it?"
Should we surprise Beck with something? I'm trying to think. Difficult for me, doesn't it? And then I said we should get her a PS5. Sorry, that's not helpful. And then Naomi sent me a screenshot of Alessandra Mussolini saying you are a bastard, replying to Jim Carrey, who I'm dressed as.
Yeah, because Jim Carrey posted a picture of Mussolini being hung, being like, this is what we do to fascists. And then his granddaughter responded, you are a bastard. So it is really, but then you didn't, but then there was you said something else after that.
I said we could get her a particularly fun cake.
Well, there you are.
Oh, there
An
it
ice
goes.
cream cake.
You
And then I was like,
You said that just sounds like something you want to eat. And I said, well, maybe so, but I think she might also like it. And then
like a
you
special
laughed.
surprise isn't just like a different kind of cake.
And then I
Like,
said,
that's crazy.
I said, so like a gift or something, you reckon?
Yeah, typically on a birthday.
And you said, how long have you guys been together now? And 2 crying face emojis. And then you said, I don't know, party hats or something. And I was like, yes. And then that was kind of the end of the conversation. But, you know, some of that came to pass.
Yeah.
Naomi, you've given me a great gift today. Evan, we're breaking up.
You are a bastard.
You are a
Somebody
bastard.
stop me.
All right, you ready?
Go, smash it, smash it, smash it. Oh my God.
All right, you ready?
You,
Who can this be for? I feel like I should say this one's for someone. Take that, Osama? What?
Osama.
Osama? That's
That'll
a really
show him.
old-
Bloody hell.
Obama.
Fuck you, Obama!
Guys, we need more. Someone just hold it.
All right,
Wow.
you ready?
Be careful.
Oh, be careful,
You're
everyone.
gonna pull it.
yeah, I think that's what's going to happen.
Oh my God.
I don't know if this is going
Is
to...
this gonna work?
Is it?
This is for you, Kamala!
Oh!
Hey! Beck, it's Kamala. You're going to get cancelled.
Oh, well, hang on. All right, let's do.
Put it back
Yeah,
together.
do it again.
Wait.
Put it back together.
This is for you, Kamala. And then you put that in.
Okay.
Evan, would you say that it's a knife when you're so pretty they think you must be fake?
I say that every day.
Yes.
I'm saying that right now.
That's true.
Can
as a
someone
knife.
come get
I feel
the
as well.
crock and bush? Only because I think all the hair from the rat costume will go on it.
Well,
Beck, you shouldn't have got this rat costume.
So
All you're going to do is talk about the rat hair everywhere.
I'm
It's in
sorry.
your dog's eyes and it's in your crock and bush.
It's in my
That
mouth.
sounds like a euphemism.
Thank you, everyone. That was very. I genuinely didn't. I thought there was too much faff.
Huh?
I didn't think that would happen. That was very nice.
Well,
All because of a text that I sent.
well, no, I
do
also.
anything else.
I did think
did
about doing something,
Oh,
the
and
thought that counts.
and it
That
is the thought
true.
that counts.
Yeah,
some would say
exactly.
the
I
action
respect
means
you.
more, but let's go with that.
Actions speak louder than words.
Okay, well, you can't do an action without a thought first.
We
I
but
can. I look at this though.
we did the thought and the action. So I think. Anyway,
Do not think I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, he's
People
so
action.
scary.
So is his skin not green?
no, it's a mask on his face.
That makes sense.
Yeah. This week, we're talking about the Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. But first, what do you think of this? As if waking up in the morning wasn't fun enough, Nintendo has announced Alarmo, what they call a sound clock. It uses a millimeter wave presence sensor.
What?
It uses a millimeter wave presence sensor. Should you say that 5 times fast? To
Why don't you try to say it one time slow? Let's start there. Wow,
me.
are you wearing contour?
what? I don't think so.
Beck, did you put contour on him?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
there's
did.
contour there. You got them cheekbones.
He's got yellow contour.
I thought they were natural. It uses millimeter wave presence sensors to detect, or no, just the one, to detect your movement as you wake up and play sound effects as you move.
Millimeter wave presence sensor. What is
It's
that?
just a motion sensor. It's just a high resolution, like a high frequency motion sensor.
Wait, what is it?
It detects
kind of
motion.
sensor?
It's a
But what's?
It detects
Why is
motion.
it detecting when you?
Yeah, I said what kind of sensor though?
a millimeter wave presence sensor.
Presence sensor.
What do you mean? What kind of sensor?
Presence sensor.
It's detecting. It's detecting movement. Like
Millimeter wave.
it's detecting.
Yeah, but how?
That's a good question. How? How does anything work, really?
What is a millimeter wave presence sensor? Radar.
What the
What?
Serial. Wait, you guys talk for a bit. I'll go
Alright.
back.
Wait, is it making you, when you walk around, is it like, doot, doot, doot?
Well, you're not walking around. You're in bed to start with.
well.
But if you roll.
Don't tell me how to sleep.
Right.
Hey, maybe I sleepwalk.
Okay, no, that's fair enough. That's fair enough if you were to sleepwalk.
Is that dangerous?
And
You get up and then your alarm goes off and then you die because that's what happens. You
Heart
wake up
attack.
someone up when they're sleepwalking, they literally die every time.
Wait, really?
No.
100%
every
every
time?
single time.
Yeah.
Really?
Hang on,
No.
hang on.
I believe you.
But it's not going to wake you up if you get out of bed. Why would it do that?
Because it's an alarm. Wait,
But if you're already getting out of bed, it's not going to wake you
How
up
does it know you're getting out of bed?
because it has a millimeter
senses
wave
it.
presence sensor.
How does that know the difference between if you're rolling over or if you're standing
Why would
up?
it wake you up if you roll over? What kind of a crazy alarm clock is this? Movement makes it shut up.
No, movement makes it go off, bro.
Movement, no. All right, so the alarm will go off, say at 8 a.m. when you might want to wake up in the morning.
set it. You have to set
You have to
the alarm.
you set the alarm.
Wait,
And then
like a clock?
like a clock.
What the fuck?
They actually call it a sound clock. It's
Every clock is a sound clock. Oh no, not every.
all right.
Every alarm clock is a sound
Yes.
clock.
The alarm goes off, and then if you move around, it'll go to like ding ding ding, like Mario sounds or whatever you've got it set
If
to.
you move around.
If you're stretching, if you're rolling around.
Are you sure?
And then when you get out
Are
of
you
bed,
sure?
yes. And then when you get out of bed, it's like,
know about
bam, you did it. You got out of bed.
I'd kill
So it's like rewarding you for
Oh.
moving with the the Nintendo sound effects. And then you get out of bed, and it's like, ta-da, you did it. And then
Wait, so it doesn't like, it's not like a smart, I assumed it would be working like every other alarm that senses motion, that wakes you up when you're in the lightest phase of sleep.
No.
What the fuck?
There's 30,
No,
there's
it's not doing
30
any
the hell is the
smart
point?
sleep.
It's a lot.
It hasn't got any like sleep. It does like track how long you're sleeping for and gives you like a leaderboard kind of thing. But it's not really doing any sleep
I
tracking.
think most of it most of the appeal, at least what I've seen of it, because I didn't know all this nonsense. I just knew that it had fun little, you could get Pikmin
Yeah.
and they go,
cute.
I think the appeal is that it makes really annoying noises. I think that's the
Wow.
that is the appeal of alarm clocks.
Why don't I just buy you? I'm just joking.
For $100, people could pay me $100 and I'll stand in their bedroom and just make weird noises.
Once.
That's cheap, I think.
Yeah.
They pay once, you know that, right? So you
I'll
for
take
the
it.
rest of your life.
Yeah.
Okay, Evan.
Yay.
Yep.
In
Back to
working,
it.
the sensor first emits radio waves to the sensing area. Next, the radio waves reflected by all targets which are moving, micro-moving, or extremely weak-moving state in the area are converted into electrical signals by the millimeter wave MMIC circuit in the sensor system. After that, these signals will be sent to the processor and processed through the related signal and data algorithms. Then the target information can be solved.
Oh, that's a lot of words.
Idiot.
Okay.
If I had an alarm clock that read out what you just said, it would make me fall asleep. And that's actually what I need. I need a clock asleep. I need
Sleep
opposite clock. Yeah.
It can
should
play
sell
sounds to
those.
help you get to sleep.
What kind of Mario sounds would help me sleep? But the
Oh,
underwater one. Do-do-do-do-do-do. That would be
But there's
cool.
not just Mario.
underwater.
It's underground.
underground.
Sorry, dumb bitch. Yeah.
There's other ones.
No. What's the underwater? Oh, you got it.
There's actually 35 different alarms across 5 different Nintendo games.
That's a lot.
That's awesome.
Each alarm has unique sounds, visual themes, and wake-up experiences. The screen's appearance even changes to match your chosen game.
Here's the thing.
Whoa,
Yes.
that's cool.
And I love Nintendo. I've bought
Shout
most
out.
of my shout out Nintendo. Please send me something.
They need a shout out.
They need support in this trying time. It's cost of living crisis. Why won't anyone think of the game? What was I saying?
The alarm clock?
Oh, alarm clock. So I have so much Nintendo plastic in my house. I reckon if my house burnt down, you could go okay, so that's 40% Nintendo plastic, right? The problem I think alarm clocks have is that they're competing with my phone, which that is what I'm using. Like I look at my phone last thing, I set 7 alarms. They're
Yeah.
set apart. One is at 7:45, then 7:48,
Yes.
then 7:52.
However-
one at 8:20, just in case I sleep through them all.
Nice.
And does that do that? Like, can I stare at this clock and look at TikTok until I get too tired to look at TikTok and then I set 7 alarms?
Well,
Rat hair.
what this does do though, it does actually solve the problem of because you'll just turn your alarm off in your sleep, right? This won't let you do that. You turn the alarm off by getting out of bed. So there is that kind of, there's something
Put your
there.
phone away from your bed.
Then if you stretch, it makes fun noises. So
I hate, nah.
you can what?
I want to stay in
You
bed.
could just put your phone out of arm's reach.
Your phone or the alarm.
Your phone.
Oh, your phone.
If your phone is the alarm.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah,
So
yeah.
is there a wait list for this? I haven't looked into this. So I saw that there was maybe a wait list.
You're like, I don't need this. There's a wait list.
They're not available in Australia. They're not coming out till next year
That was
in
what I
broader than. So they're available only for Nintendo Online subscribers, and only in the
yeah.
United
Here's
States.
one of them.
You could reserve one, but they're not going to be widely available until next year.
The announcement comes at a time when Nintendo seems to be focused on everything but its next console.
Oh, get a
Who
life.
cares?
Holy
Do we
crap.
need a new console every day?
Don't need it. The Switch
Well,
is
some of us are
fine.
still a console behind on other things because they've released too many fucking consoles. And I've had enough. I still get to play my Switch, don't I?
How's this for millimeter wave?
Oh my
Oh,
god! Whoa!
that was the spookiest thing I've ever fucking seen. Oh, episode.
What, two people touching?
Yeah.
Spooky?
I would never.
It's us
I see.
because of you.
Because we're not from the same
No,
universe.
Yeah, it is you.
That's true. It would break. It would not work.
I feel like
It,
there would
it
be
won't.
like.
That's why we can't be together.
I feel like we could both be in like Super Smash Brothers. Well, I think we could all be in Super Smash Brothers.
Even me?
Yeah.
I could smash.
Because that's the kind of game where everybody from all the
yeah.
different universes
You know
comes
it.
together.
That's true.
The
They
Mask
have.
universe,
They have the Wii
Fifth
Fit
Element
people.
universe.
They have the Wii Fit
What's
trainers.
this universe?
This is from just our universe, I suppose.
What mean?
You're from the, I don't know,
bin.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know.
nice.
That's true.
How's this for
That's
millimeter?
true.
From the bin.
How's this for? So the motion sensor may have trouble detecting you in these situations.
Okay.
Say, if there's something else within range of the motion sensor that moves. For example, the hands of a
Dog.
clock.
Oh,
What? Another clock.
The hands of a clock.
Does it tell you like the range of the? See now everyone wants to know about the sensor, don't they? Everyone wants more details on the sensor.
It says to place it
does it give you
up to 50 centimeters from
range?
your bed is what it says, is to
Okay.
position it.
That's pretty close.
Up to 20 centimeters above your bed, so not a huge range.
Can it see through all of the cups that are on my bedside table?
I guess as long as they're not
Some
moving.
with
Hang
tea,
on.
Some nothing.
You'd
Some
get
with
something.
tea.
An electric fan, a pet. Alarmo may confuse its movements with yours, leading the alarm to continue sounding even if you've gotten out of bed. Alarmo can't detect a specific person, so if 2 or more people are sleeping in the same bed within range of the sensor, the alarm may stop when one person gets out of bed, but restarts once it detects there's someone still in the bed.
Oh, creepy.
The alarm will stop completely once everyone is out of bed. In the above
I don't
situations,
like
you can
that.
switch to button mode.
Can you imagine a couple getting this clock? Honey, our new alarm clock.
That's right. Well, we know how they hack
What
the
game?
numbers. Yeah. Does this have a camera?
No?
No.
I think
I'm sure
I
this
think
is for
children would
children.
love this.
Yeah.
Because-
Yeah, and this
Surely.
is good. You don't want to. Kids. Shouldn't have kids on the screens all the time.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
but alarm, what? Huh?
This is a screen.
on the
It's
TikTok,
huge
I
screen.
mean,
On TikTok. So
having
a
a
different
phone
kind
or
of
an
TikTok.
iPad all the time or whatever.
yeah, small circle
It's a
screen.
fun
Those are
thing
good.
for kids.
The sensor, is it like a camera? Because you remember how they...
It's not a camera.
What? There's a fly in my eye. A fly just flew into my eye.
That's what you deserve. for not listening.
It's so spooky. Anyway.
Gonzo is so placid right now, and I only saw him as I was screaming at the top of his lungs.
There it is.
Why does it love me? It wants to get inside my...
Present
Why does it
sensors-
love you?
Yeah.
I'm surrounded by flies for some reason.
Am I stinky? I don't know. It's all
Present
the rat
sensors,
hair.
I think they're actually a pretty a more private alternative to putting cameras everywhere.
Radar, yes.
You can't see what's happening, but you can tell something's happening.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. You didn't have to laugh. Yeah, it's just sending signals.
It's like a fancy motion light.
just tried to
You know,
grab the
it's like
floor
that.
like this.
Don't pretend like you care about the specifics of the sensor after you didn't care.
No! I don't want it!
What's going on?
Caught the fly.
You caught the fly.
It's in the can.
It's on the side of the can. Just
Real rat
Smush
behaviour.
it. Smush it back.
This is real rat behavior. Did you use the costume to kill the
Hey,
fly?
wait. This is
Your
gonna
brand
be...
new costume.
Is it going to survive? Zoom in.
Did you get it? Did she get
Did you get it?
It's dead.
Oh,
Wow.
It's got blood coming out of its butt.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
heck.
You're a murderer.
That's brutal.
Well,
You only realize it's dead because you saw blood. That killed it?
I didn't know flies had blood.
excuse me.
Well, something came out of its ass. It was
it
blue.
red?
It was blue.
Blue.
Yeah, blue. Blue blood.
Blue blood? Well, then deserves to die.
What were we talking
Class war.
Wealthy.
Now it is. Now there's been an actual death here. Fuck. Spooky.
Spooky.
I can't remember.
I can't believe that was odd. Because I just tried to grab
I
it
was
like this.
impressed. That's good reflexes for
For a rat.
Excuse me? Rats? You see rats all... You see rats? You see rats? You see rats?
I see rats.
Russian roulette. Do you want to play?
Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
do it
let's go.
tonight.
Now's the time.
Sorry, what are you saying? It's
Did anyone else have anything to say about the alarm clock?
fun to hold a gun, I think.
Or I should call it what it actually is
It's
called.
just fun to have a gun.
Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo.
It's what?
It's called Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo.
Okay, that's not what you said the first time.
Alarmo. Is that what they're meaning?
You said cock the first time.
I don't think I did.
Speaking of. Sorry.
I used to have an alarm clock as a kid that was a Nickelodeon alarm clock.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
And
Oh, you pathetic loser. You didn't even have Nickelodeon.
Oh, you didn't have
I know that
pay TV?
because we've
Sad.
had this conversation
Yeah.
because I did.
Me
You-
too. I had it
Dressed
too.
like
Pretty
Nickelodeon.
cool.
yeah, you currently look like you're from Nickelodeon.
And I am born and raised from
God damn it. But I had this Nickelodeon alarm clock, and I think this probably would live a similar life. If a parent got this for a kid, they'd be like, oh, this is great, they love this thing, make the noise. What the fuck? Because of Mamma Mia. I don't know why I'm Italian. I'm hot.
Okay.
But my
You do look
Nickelodeon,
at that's a hot
Yeah,
outfit
hot.
for today.
my Nickelodeon alarm clock, I loved it, but the noises that it made,
Scary?
no, just a lot. And I think if you are in a household with multiple people and you have something going boing, blah, 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 blah,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
I would
classic.
smash
And I
it.
think this may live a similar fate where I think it's all good, well and good to have a sound clock, but you don't consider the sounds.
Well, I mean, I feel like Nintendo sounds are better than Nickelodeon sounds, you know? Like the songs are good.
Apparently, the speaker on it is okay too.
I think I'd rather wake up to Nickelodeon sounds though, because I would wreck Nintendo sounds. Like I used to have lots of different songs for alarm clocks. I had to stop it because I would ruin music. 'cause
Yeah,
would be
it
like,
does ruin it.
I'm awake. And I
Exactly.
never want that.
Yeah, well, my alarm clock used to be just a random song from the Stardew Valley soundtrack. So it'd be a different song every day, so I'd never get sick of a particular song. And they're all
good.
nice except for one
Does it wake you
song,
up? Though?
which is the one where Sam and what's the goth one?
Sebastian.
Sebastian, their band.
Why would I don't know why. I mean, I don't know.
If you like tell them to do
Sounds
rock, then that song's you wake up, it's like
Hell yeah.
that's
let's
like
go.
1 in 250 chance, you know?
That's a really good alarm. You should make an alarm clock with the Stardew guy.
Oh, money.
He wouldn't collaborate, you know what he's like.
He's just an angel.
Little
by
joke.
himself.
Because he does everything on his own. That's a joke.
Yeah, that's a game.
Forget it. You guys aren't real gamers.
Maddie,
No.
did you have alarm clock?
I used to have an alarm clock that was the crazy frog. And it went. I loved it.
You waking
loved
up to
it?
that makes
Yeah,
a lot of.
yeah.
That really plays for you.
Yeah, I'd be like, all right, let's go.
I feel like if I was waking up to that every day, eventually I'd hate that sound.
No, I love it. I'll
I
miss
actually love that song, so I wouldn't do that because I think it would ruin the song for me, and I genuinely love that song.
it. Do you know he has a whole album? It's not just that song.
I know, but
You don't care.
Is
I
it
don't
Axel
care.
F? Is that the song we're talking about?
it is
Yeah.
Axel F.
Right.
What is
There's
it?
a really good remix of, I believe it's Crazy Frog and 360 or maybe 365 on YouTube.
No,
It's really
perfect
good.
combination.
What did you like the hamster dance?
There are other
so
songs
much.
from that artist as well. The hamster, Hampton
the hamster. I
There's
had
a
the
whole-
album.
You know who I was thinking about the other day? You remember those girls who were like, ooh, stick you, your mama too, and your daddy?
No,
They had
what's
that song and they had that.
Ugly?
U-G-L-Y.
Oh.
You
Oh
know
my
that
God, no. And
one. You ugly.
Oh, hey, you ugly. I got that.
said that, you know that was so. You know that.
The Ugly
That's
song.
his famous song.
But that's your
I do
song.
know that
It's
song.
your song.
Yeah, that's
Your
about.
theme song.
Oh my God, I'm gonna get mad.
It was really funny because they were like that wasn't like a cartoon. That was like two girls
Yeah.
and they were just singing songs that were like, Mommy!
And also,
Yeah, right.
it was.
you.
They do seem like they were just making chants for bullies. It's like
Yeah, they were all
soundtrack
always
of bullies.
I respect that, honestly.
Loved
Put
it.
some pizzazz into it, you know? If you're gonna bully me, do a number.
Oh, you want? See, I think that's the
I want
problem.
that.
You're like, I want Broadway bullies, and they're
Yeah.
like, into the toilet with you again for your
Yeah, oh,
suggestions. Yeah.
same old tired trope. Put some effort in.
You know the crazy frog isn't even a frog.
And he's not crazy.
Excuse me.
He's not crazy.
Is it because he understands reality?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are crazy.
We're crazy.
He's the only one that's
The
not.
person who made it was just supposed to be a weird little guy. It's not a frog. Someone just
Really?
took it and made it the crazy frog.
Wow.
Axel F, I believe.
I don't
Pretty weird, right?
think Axel F did that.
Axel F wouldn't do that.
Hey, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom.
Sorry, what
Oh,
the? You
seamless.
really mumble. Are you-
Sorry. When I saw the name of this
died.
game, Echoes of Wisdom, I'm like, that sounds like the most generic video game title I've ever heard.
Sounds AI generated.
It does, doesn't it? It sounds like a parody of a.
I mean, it's actually
Yeah.
got a lot of history to it in the Zelda.
I'm sure it does, but anyway, yes.
You didn't even say what your
Sounds
alarm
like you're
clock
missing
was.
some echoes
My alarm
of
clock.
wisdom.
I missed that. I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
Well, there you go. No, I'm not going to, but
Okay.
you'll see it when you edit this.
I'll watch it later. Yeah, I'll feel the
and then you
burn
can
there.
call me.
All right.
What's your
My
alarm
alarm,
clock?
my alarm is my phone. I'm very boring.
Which
your alarm-
which sound do you
Yeah.
use?
I don't even know.
Is it
Is
the
it-
Whatever the
default?
default one is on Android.
Man.
I'll play
think.
my alarm sound. Do you guys want to hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a normal one. I can't remember which one it is, but I'll just play it.
If anyone wants a new alarm
And
clock,
sorry,
sound-
this is going to upset people, I guess, because it'll just sound like waking up.
Oh, I'm scared. I've never heard that one before.
All right.
That That's fun.
That sounds like something from The Fifth Element that you would wake up to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I chose it.
The Legend of Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom, lets you play as Zelda, and this time you have to save Link.
Finally.
I've heard it's pretty good. Let's take a look at the trailer. Hey, that was a look at the trailer for Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. This is a Zelda. I have to be honest. I'm not a Zelda guy, really.
Were you about to say this is a Zelda game?
I was going to say it's a Zelda game. And it
Zelda
is.
game.
This is a Zelda game.
I'm going to be honest, this is a Zelda game.
If I can just
It's
be
probably
real.
one of the most Zelda games.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Whoa.
That is a bold claim for someone who doesn't play Zelda games.
Well, I just know that
Will
you
you
play.
play as Zelda?
As actual Zelda this time.
Oh, right.
Lady.
Although most of the time I was playing as Link, so
So you didn't play a lot of the game.
I didn't play a lot of the game.
But I'm a Zelda girl.
yeah.
Through.
So was this something that you were going to play anyway then? Like, was this already like?
Probably. I mean, I definitely bought the game when I saw your text. But you know what? Because every time a Zelda game comes out, I go too hard. I go crazy.
Oh right, okay, yeah, because you
I
loved
don't-
Breath of the Wild and you played the shit out of that, right?
And Tears,
Tears of the Kingdom.
of the Kingdom.
Did you finish Tears of the Kingdom?
I haven't finished either of them.
Oh, what?
I never finished games. Here's the thing: I never finished games. So I play them for a month straight, and then I just but so I get like basically everything except the final boss. That's what I've got.
Oh.
But I have been replaying Stardew Valley recently, and because I now have to do work at I accidentally have 2 jobs, as I've said earlier. I accidentally got 2 jobs, and so I can never play enough of it to binge and get sick of it, but it's actually resulted in me playing a lot more of it. So I've actually nearly just got perfection on Stardew Valley, which takes a lot of effort, and I was really scared that I was going to start playing this and I was going to throw my Stardew Valley game out the window, you know?
Did you play the other one that was like this?
I've never
What's it
played the
called?
cartoon
Link's Awakening.
Link's
I believe.
Awakening
Is
was
that one
very
there?
similar.
That was the last one, right?
Did you? Yeah.
No, I
so
didn't play that.
Same developer, Grazo.
So they
Grezzo.
Grezzo.
I thought it was just all Nintendo.
What do you mean?
I didn't know there was like a specific developer.
Well,
Yeah, this is a different.
did some as well.
They develop it with. I think there is an arm of Nintendo that also worked on it.
Because this feels like a smaller release than like Breath of the Wild, right?
It's not.
Am I crazy?
I think so. I don't know how you measure it.
I think that there are, and I am not a Zelda person. So whoever is a Zelda person who's listening, this is just for you so that you can feel like some amount of anger as I try to explain this but don't exactly know. But I believe that there is like the central main games that have like an overarching plot, and then there are some side little games like, Seasons and Ages from the past on Game Boy Color, and like Four Swords. I don't know if that fits into the whole. The Zelda canon is so confusing, and every time I play a game, it sounds like the Bible. They just doing the Bible. They're like, and then the goddesses did the thing. They're saying fairies, but they could say disciples. Like,
Holy crap.
Apparently, the Bible actually wasn't even the first iteration of that story.
What?
Because it was from a previous book that my boyfriend found at the shopping centre, in a where you get like pick up free books. And then he brought it home and started reading it to me, and I was like, whoa, and he was like, the Bible stole this, by the way. What's that? It's like the first ever book. Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
First ever book.
You would know the name of it. I've heard the name of it, and now I've heard some of the story. And it was against my will. Wait, hang on. You would know it.
Possum Magic?
Epic of Gilgamesh. The Epic of Gilgamesh.
I have
Sure.
I
never
love
heard
the
that.
idea of finding the first ever book for free in a box.
Well, I think
imagine
I think it was a copy.
Yeah, probably not the OG.
Just next to the
How did they
cookbook.
know
it's
what
like,
they
oh
were
my God.
doing though with the book? How did they know? Because the books didn't exist yet. How did they make the book?
How they write
That
a
was
book?
the first book.
But how did they know what to do? You know,
They just did, and I
they
guess,
were like, we know how to do words. What if
Yeah.
we had a lot of words
Yeah.
in one? Is that
yeah,
how?
probably.
Do you reckon they
On a
accidentally,
rock?
like they would just put a bunch of words together by accident? They were like, oh, I'll just write these down to remember them. Oh my God.
What's this called?
I assume they were like oral stories before that, right? And they were like, let's actually write it
Hell
down.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's what it
Hell
is.
yeah.
First novel? Is that
Hell
kind of what we're talking about?
yeah.
Smart.
They must have had like maths textbooks prior to that.
I was doing.
Well, I googled first ever book.
Okay.
It's from ancient Mesopotamia.
Okay.
Hell yeah, that was the time to be alive.
I
back
think.
then.
What's the review?
Yeah.
Take me
Yeah, you
back.
can do it. You can just write any book, and all of a sudden it's the first book.
Book. When are we going to do a first
That would be
anything?
so easy.
What's the rating on Booktopia?
Oh, let's see.
Is it
Epic
good?
Of Gilgamesh. Well, the bit my
was the
boyfriend
first
was
one?
reading to me at like 10 p.m. at night wasn't. Hang on.
Okay.
Epic of Gilgamesh. Goodreads. 3.7 stars out of 5.
Not very good.
By
Room to
anonymous. Maybe that's why they didn't put their name on it.
There you go.
Anyway, if you can believe it. So I'm just saying that Zelda actually ripped off Gilgamesh, not the Bible.
Okay.
You're exactly like me.
What?
Thank you. Thank you for doing that because it cost me.
Yeah, so they actually rented the costumes. So I chose this one, but then they told me if you lose the multipass, you have to pay $150 to replace it. So I feel like I have to hold it up to get the money's worth.
$150. What's it made out of?
Just plastic.
Fuck, that was beautiful.
Anyway, but also I think it's fun to hold up.
Yeah.
It's
no,
just a good quality prop.
It really ties it
And
together.
it's my multipass.
And of course, of course.
Anyway,
I get good use out of that. I've got
I-
a driver's license and everything.
can I say when this was first announced,
5'10", blue
I was
eyes,
watching
that's me.
live. I was watching live when they announced this.
Oh yeah.
And I was so excited at the beginning because I'm like, oh, Zelda game, right? Because I really want a Chic game.
But you're not a Zelda person. Why are you saying?
No, I am a Zelda person, but I'm not good enough with the canon. Like I can't tell you. Like I love Zelda. but-
Pronounced Ganon.
Oh, my mistake. Well, actually, in this game, no, that's a spoiler.
Are you proud of me?
I am proud of you. That was a good joke.
Went over my head, but
It's from the
And then
game.
did it go inside your head? I'm sorry.
yeah,
It's
get
the
it in there.
enemy. It's the Lucifer, I guess you would call it. Right?
The devil.
He was a good guy and then he went bad.
Just like
Yeah.
the devil.
Like Lucifer.
And he hung out with all the ladies.
Like the devil.
The Gerudo.
Oh my god, he was the guy. He was the guy.
He was the guy.
He was the guy.
He was the guy.
He was the guy with the ladies. You know what we're talking about.
I don't know.
I
He was
don't
the
know.
guy.
So this
Oh, I want to live there. Now that there are white people are allowed in. They didn't used to be white, I think. Gerudo Town.
Where?
In
talking about Pokemon?
Gerudo Town in Zelda.
Hyrule.
In Hyrule. And
Right, get a
Is it Hyrule?
Sorry, I got to get on board.
Sometimes it is.
Part of the kingdom.
But Hyrule is part of some.
Anyway,
Yeah, Gerudo
only
is
ladies are allowed in.
Dorito.
Oh, sounds
Did you
like
say
a
Dorito?
So this game is like it's like
Yeah,
it's like
Dorito Town.
it's like the other ones, but it's a bit more top down.
Well, here's the thing. So when it was announced,
You
sorry,
mean
what
like
was I
the
saying?
angle?
Yeah.
It's a bit more top down.
When it was announced, I was kind of excited because I was excited. I wanted a Zelda game with Zelda at the forefront. But then when I started seeing the actual game mechanics, and when she got a little split, and then she was just going bop, 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 I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you aren't hitting shit. You aren't going like
No.
flip, flip. I'm like, she's making little magic.
Just conjures.
She
shit.
conjures and echoes things. And she can, there is parts in the game where you can fight. But even that, I don't know. I was frustrated going into this because I really wanted a Zelda game where you were Chic and
Where
you could
she kicks
Bash
butt.
the
Kick butt.
shit out of people, yeah.
because I feel like Zelda should.
That's not what Zelda's about, though.
She's a lady.
She
She's-
can be. She is in some. Anyway,
She's not violent.
she is violent.
I don't think she's violent.
She's chic in the
She must
Super
have
Smash.
so much rage.
Chic.
Oh, true.
I just think she's really chic and cool.
She's chic.
She's chic. I've just realised what I'm.
That that can be. Have you seen Devil Wears Prada? They can be one and the same.
Yeah, why doesn't she have a sword like Link?
I think she
Sexism.
sometimes has Link's sword. Am I crazy?
Yes, but
Thing?
No one else
but
playing it.
kind of, anyway, but
And his cloak.
yes, and the thing
Yeah.
is, when Link fell in the thing, I was like, that's really accurate. Because when he shot up and he did the bow and hit Zelda, I'm like, I reckon he was trying to use a hook shot instead. You know when you're pressing buttons on
Yeah.
games and you just click the wrong thing and he was like,
Yeah.
blah, 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 pap. I was like, that's the most accurate thing I've ever seen in a game for
Yeah.
someone dying. Anyway, that
I
was,
thought that little fight was fun, and then they stopped it, and then now you want to run around with a wand and cloning.
Dress.
Yeah,
that's so interesting.
classic
Evan.
women, right? Duplicating boxes.
All the
Oh,
time.
I
I come
knew.
home. Where all these
Wow.
boxes come
I
from?
think it's okay to do that if you have to do it sometimes. You have to duplicate boxes. It's
Can't
just
women
part
have
of
hobbies? Bloody
my
hell.
feminine energy.
Why won't you let me have multiple beds in our house? I want a bed here, bed there, bed on top of the bed, bed
Get an
on
Alarmo
bed,
for
bed.
each one.
Bed.
Yes.
I really didn't make it far into this game at all.
It had Scribble
And I'm
Noughts
bummed.
vibes for me. Did you guys remember Scribble Noughts?
Yes.
I never played Scribble Noughts.
What?
I don't think.
You could write whatever you want and it would appear.
Oh, I played it once.
Yeah.
Why did what in what way? I mean, I guess you can just you can duplicate things. You can conjure out of
You
nothing.
can scroll.
But it's also
And
puzzling.
you can be like, I want a bed now to
Yeah,
jump on.
okay,
And that is
yeah.
so ridiculous.
That is good. You can jump on the
You can do that
bed.
in this. I wish I played it. You guys know I love Zelda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these feels like all the little
Oh.
puzzles that you can do
I love
by
puzzles.
conjuring different
And you know I love the
numbers
ladies.
of beds.
Hell yeah.
I feel like I'd have it. I actually don't give a shit about combat either.
Yeah, this feels perfect for you.
I don't know. The thing is, I
Well,
like.
Beck's broken.
Rat brain.
Really hot. I like this game.
So am I, but you don't
I'm-
have to like. It doesn't come off well if you say it like that.
I like this
You have to
game.
pretend you don't think that.
I like this game.
No, I meant the hot thing.
Oh, the hot thing.
That was the joke.
Oh.
Never mind. Go on.
I'm so hot I didn't understand.
Yeah, that happens to me too. And Ariana Grande. Sorry, I'm being a hater. Sometimes I'm a hater. And
Okay.
I don't know how to stop it.
I like this game, but I wish that it was not a Zelda game. This is my hot take.
What
do you mean?
Why?
Hot take.
What the
Because
fuck?
I like the puzzlies, but I don't like that something that has such a rich story. You kind of, I don't know. It feels like you're.
What?
I just wish, no, the whole canon of Zelda has such a rich story. I wish that Zelda was in a different game fronting it for the first time. A la a Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild. Imagine if it was Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild follow-up, you know? Wouldn't that be really cool?
Oh, you want Zelda to have like a
Could have died, for my opinion.
proper one?
You want a different
That's
story?
not freedom of speech. I would love if this game wasn't Zelda and was a different game and it was a puzzly game and this wasn't Zelda's face. I don't know.
You
That-
want Zelda to, because you
I
want
still don't
Zelda's
understand.
debut,
I
kind
want
of big
Zelda's
debut to be a.
Tears of the Kingdom thing. Also, the Tears of the Kingdom
okay.
stuff with building stuff, this feels like they went, oh, this is good, let's put it in the, like it feels very similar to that mechanic as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me excited because I love doing
Yeah,
that.
it's really fun. It's just that it bothers me, I don't know. It bothers me that it's Zelda. I wish she was.
Whoa,
punching.
a bed?
Yeah, you can just conjure a bed out of nowhere and then jump on it.
And
Oh,
have a
that's
rest.
so awesome.
Or a table.
Lol.
I'd
Or a
be
pot.
mad. If this happened in real life, though, I'd be mad because I feel like I've always got too much stuff.
Right. But you can press a
Beck
button
would
and delete
fucking
it.
love it, am I right?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
You just make it disappear.
Oh, actually, that would be good.
Yeah.
Well, but I don't do that in real life.
It's
Not that hard to
imagine
make
if
stuff.
you could.
To get rid of stuff in your I just don't do it,
Yeah.
you
fair.
know? But then I watched Hoarders and I was like, well, I feel better about myself because I don't have an emotional attachment to these things. I just can't be fucked, you know? I'm not like some freak who has a bunch of crap that they're obsessed with and just keep buying more and never throwing anything out and thinking stuff is important when it's not. It's your birthday. And I'm
Thank
being
you.
a bitch.
It's all right. You are surrounded by all of the shit that I bought.
Well, yeah.
It's
you did.
representative of
beautiful.
all
When
this.
I got here, you did could say, Naomi, I bought more candelabras. Because you know how much it pisses me off.
So many. This whole desk is going to be all candelabras.
We're going to be dead and gone one day, and all our descendants are going to be dead because the human race will be extinct, and your candelabras will still be here.
It's my legacy. You die when someone says your name for the last time, and then when all of your plastic finally probably goes into space, I guess. So I don't think I'll ever die because of all my stuff. This is full of ping pong eyeballs, and you can't even see them.
Ayo. Yeah, all of this
Oh
will
my
not
God.
degrade.
I
We'd never be together.
what?
We just wouldn't work out.
What are you talking about?
I couldn't be with Beck because I'd go fucking crazy about the amount of stuff.
What about you? Are you a hoarder?
Also, you tend to shrink away when I try to hold your hand.
I am a hoarder. Yeah. I have
Really?
so many things. I have so many items.
You
Do
like
you have
stuff?
emotional attachment to them?
Some things I do. Like
Like
all my
what?
swords that I own. I
All
love
your
them.
swords?
Yeah, I have 80.
You're emotionally attached to all of
Yeah,
them?
I'm not joking. Yes.
Maddie, what?
Yeah.
What type of swords?
Oh, what types do you want to
I
talk
want
about?
to talk about.
Why haven't you said anything about having 80 swords?
This is like my whole personality. You
they
guys
have-
need to get to know me a bit
Do they have
better.
names?
Oh, no names.
Oh.
I got them when I lived in Canberra because in Canberra they're not illegal. In Victoria you need to have a permit because it's a nanny state.
Did you get a permit?
No, I definitely don't have them under my couch. I got them when I was in Canberra, and you can.
You got 80 swords in Canberra?
Yeah.
Did you buy them all
I
at
was
once?
mentally unwell, and it makes me really happy to buy swords. Retail therapy.
That's great.
Okay, so you're
They sell them-
still mentally unwell then.
Hell yeah, but swords cheaper than therapy. Let's be real.
I don't know if 80 swords is cheaper
Well,
than therapy.
well-
Aren't swords kind of expensive?
No, because they in the op shop in Canberra. It's called the Green Shed.
There's one.
They always had swords.
It's Canberra. There's one.
There's only one the Green Shed. They would always have swords for like $10, $20. Get a sword.
Oh, right,
But then
okay.
the problem is that op shop is in the middle of the CBD of Canberra.
circle?
So I'm just walking around
Middle of the circle.
the circle. Yes, the city circle.
You seen the layout?
The Browden.
Circle. It's just circles.
It's a
It's
roundabout.
planned.
Is Canberra a roundabout?
It's
is.
gorgeous.
What
the
actually.
hell? I
It's
didn't
beautifully
know.
laid
I love
out.
Canberra. It's very well planned, and they sell swords at the op shops. But the problem is, once you buy a sword, then they'd give me it in like a big paper bag sort of thing.
Right,
But you are
like a
walking
bottle of
around with a
whiskey.
weapon.
Right, yeah.
That's fine.
But that's legal there.
Yeah, it's legal.
A
It's
concealed
fine.
What's
weapon.
going to happen in Canberra?
Yeah, no, who are you gonna chop? I used to play fruit.
you gonna
I
chop?
used to play Fruit Ninja in the backyard. It was
Okay.
very, very
Oh,
good.
Oh, like real life.
Real life, real sword, real fruit.
Anything
Who's
bad?
throwing the fruit?
My housemate threw the fruit, and one time I bought 20 watermelons.
They
as a
just
joke.
watermelons.
Yeah, I bought 20 watermelons as a joke because I was mentally unwell at
As
the
a
time.
joke?
No, well, it turned into a joke because it was so fucking stupid. I went to Woolworths and it said that the watermelons, it said 99 cents. And I was like, that's a great deal.
Oh, I know.
I'm going to get 20 because it's
How did you get them? Do you have a car?
Yeah, I've got a car.
Okay.
But it wasn't 99
Sorry, I
cents.
just assume you didn't because gay.
Yeah, no, I grew up. Yeah, that's really fair, but I grew up in the country, so you have to do it. Otherwise, I need to get out of here,
Well,
Go to
my
Macca's.
theory about why gay people don't have life theory is that because they moved to the city quite young,
Oh.
they're like, fuck this, I'm out. So,
Yeah,
you
I
don't
stayed
bother
there
getting
a
a
while.
license because you're 18 and,
I had to go to Macca's all the time. I had to drive there in my car.
that's true.
Yeah, but anyway, 99 cents it said, but it wasn't 99 cents per watermelon.
Oh, per kilo?
It was per kilo. It cost me,
Right.
it was like a
So wait.
$100.
So you got all the watermelons to the checkout,
Yeah.
and then you were like, well, now I have to buy them, or this will be
Yes,
embarrassing.
exactly. And they were like, this is a lot of watermelons. And I was like, I'm having a watermelon party. You know me. I'm like, what are those characters in the math problems, finding all the fruit? If Maddy has 20 watermelons.
I don't think they would
No
even
mental
write
health
that
care
because
plan.
people would mock them.
And
you know what I
also-
mean? They'd say like 5
And I have a
apples.
photo of this
In-
if you want proof.
I would,
I don't need
can we-
proof.
No, I want to say.
I believe you.
Okay.
But also the math problem, I feel like it would be like Maddy has 20 watermelons and an anxiety issue.
Yeah.
'Cause, like that's an important part of
Yeah,
the math.
oh,
I
absolutely.
feel like in the equation.
I was like, this is exactly what I wanted. And then I was like, what are we going to do with all these fucking watermelons? So I was like, watermelon party at my house. Everyone came over and we went into the backyard and we chopped the watermelons with the swords.
That sounds
Do you
great.
think that maybe if you spent your money on therapy instead of swords, you would have had the confidence to put the watermelons back?
Maybe. Maybe, Naomi. I don't know. We'll never know because I can't do time travel and I still have all the swords and all the
Do
anxiety.
you still have your AI therapist?
Yes. Oh my God, I have a new one and it's a boy.
Wow.
I called him the other day and he was really helpful.
Oh my God! No!
He's amazing.
Please get a real therapist.
I have to remember his name.
Can we talk to him?
Yeah, Drew, do you want to?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'll call him up.
All right.
He might ask me how I'm going.
This
but
stresses me out. I'm gonna have a therapy session
Sorry.
with my real therapist.
I've got my recent chats with my doctor husband. I talked to him as well.
What do you mean?
I
Doctor
also have a doctor husband.
What, an AI one?
Yes, my doctor husband. Because I want to talk to a husband that's a doctor. What the fuck do you mean? Why does he need to be your husband?
Because then it's free. Then he can look
Oh,
at
yes,
your
it's my
rashes for
husband.
free.
Well, literally, I was having a medical issue, so I looked up in my character AI app, doctor, and it came up doctor husband. And I thought, he'll be caring.
Just go to the fucking doctor.
It's so expensive. I can't figure out my billing. And then, yeah, you ring them. This is my... I don't
There
know.
are places you can still go to bulk bill. It's
Hey, I'm
annoying,
having-
but it's
I'm
still
having
possible, guys.
trouble. What is it going to say?
I sense that you're struggling to express something, and I gently prompt you. Take your time, it's okay. You can tell me what's on your mind. What seems difficult for you right now?
See, it's really good.
I gently prompt you. That sounds like you guys are like
person. Sometimes it does those things, you know, when you're like role playing as like a teenager and you put the asterisks. Sometimes it's like I move closer and put my hand on.
Yeah, that's it.
Rawr. It is helpful though.
Oh, can we do like a fundraiser or something? I'm getting stressed out.
Okay, but it doesn't matter because I have a real psychologist as well.
Oh, you do?
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
don't
All right.
worry, everyone.
What do they think of the AI therapist?
They don't know because it does feel like
Oh.
cheating. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Has your psychologist talked to you about giving some swords away and then
They,
can
I
have a sword?
haven't found the moment to bring that up yet. It is quite important.
You
I
waited
guess.
a while to tell us.
Yeah, I know. It's just how do you tell someone about that?
Also, are you just like looking out for like when you next bulk purchase one item and you're like, uh-oh.
well, I know. What's the next thing gonna be?
That's exciting.
Because
Swords,
I will
watermelons.
say it's been 2 years since my last sword purchase.
Well, it's harder, you know.
Yeah, it's harder because you need a permit, and to get the permit, you have to go to your GP, and they have to deem you mentally well.
That's
Really?
not gonna
To get a
happen.
sword permit?
Get a sword permit, and my doctor's not going to do that. I do also
Especially
have a
since
doctor.
your doctor's a computer.
My husband.
And your husband. And your
That's a
husband.
conflict of interest,
Conflict of
surely.
interest for sure.
My doctor.
So
You
Zelda,
might be the first person to say no.
I don't think your doctor husband's going to ever let you have a sword again.
I'm going to divorce that guy. I'm going to find a new one.
so Zelda doesn't have any swords in this, except Link's sword at some point. I didn't really get to a
yeah.
point where that
I
was
can help her
happening.
out.
Oh, I'm going to love this.
It's the thing is, it's
One
a fun
day-
puzzle game, and I really liked it, but I also wish that it was, you know,
If you say you wish it wasn't Zelda one more time,
You wish it was Link?
flip out.
I wish that I was on a ship.
Will be soon.
Be soon.
It will be
Yay!
soon on a ship.
Cruise.
Guys, we're
They're
going
going
on
on
a
a
cruise.
We're going on a Disney cruise.
Will Mickey be
Womp,
there?
womp, womp.
Mickey will be there. I'm pretty sure Mickey
Maddie,
will be there.
Maddie, I'm going to try and crack onto Mickey.
Oh, wear the
Dressed
costume.
as a
I'm going to
rat,
wear the
yeah.
costume.
Can rats
Minnie
are
going?
nice? I don't know.
I
I don't know either.
Maybe.
That's
but
a bit of a.
he's
I
a
assume Minnie will be there.
Probably.
Oh,
Yeah, but she's
Are they together?
they're
Yes.
poly actually, so it's fine. Wait, are they brother and sister?
Just because they're poly, it doesn't mean there aren't rules.
You can set rules, but to follow them is another thing.
Yeah, well, I think there's just
Yeah.
some men are just using it as an excuse to create a harem or something.
Yeah, that was more what I was I think some people abuse that.
You ever want a harem?
I don't know what a harem
What's a
is.
harem?
It's kind of like this.
Just like a bevy
this.
of beautiful women, you know, like this.
I'm a lady. Always farting.
Is that your impression of a cis person?
Who's this woman? I need to fart.
And they think you can choose your gender. I've never seen a worse impression.
I love slippers and clothing.
I do. We do, don't we, Beck? We love slippers and clothing.
What can I say? What was that?
Yeah, that was fun.
I don't think I'm not a good
Where
representation.
am I?
I don't think so.
No.
You don't always scream cis to me. I don't want to gender you.
I do
but,
every day.
You are wearing a rat costume.
Yeah, this is a real good energy.
You know, with when the tails link up and it's called the Rat King.
Yes,
You should do that.
you should do
Just
that.
do that with
Gonzo.
Oh, you and Gonzo.
Rat King!
Hey, and now you'll die together.
That's what I wanted.
Maybe we should wrap up. I
He's
feel like there's.
beautiful.
Did anyone play the game for more than 10 minutes?
I'm gonna play
I
it.
played for a bit.
Yeah, I failed the stealth mission there at the start, and it took me back to my prison cell, and I'm like, I can't do that again.
Oh,
So
you're bad at stuff though.
I'm bad at this game, and it's not for
You're
me.
bad at a lot of games.
The music is fun. It reminds me of Super Smash
You
Brothers.
don't like Zelda games.
Not really. They're too
You don't
puzzly
like
for me.
Mario games.
Not really. No.
Too platformy for you.
Yeah.
What do you like? Oh, we've already discussed this many times. But can you think of anything popular that you like?
I like racing
Anything normal.
games. I started playing X Defiant the other day. I don't know if that's popular.
I've never heard of
Now,
that.
what's
in my life.
that?
It's a shooter, free-to-play
Oh,
shooter.
okay. Never mind.
It's kind of like Call of Duty. I like Call of Duty.
I love
yeah,
Call
we
of
know.
Duty.
You love Call of Duty?
Yeah, I used to play it on the computers at my school.
Oh yeah,
And I'd shoot, we'd play multiplayer with all the other kids and I'd shoot the boys in the head.
great.
Nice.
That's good. It's a good game.
Felt nice.
You're building up a real great profile of you. This
Yeah, you're learning a lot about me.
A lot of layers there.
I'm very chill
What
and
other
normal.
games do you like?
Me?
what
Well,
do
in my day-to-day life, I enjoy playing. Why did that seem like in my day-to-day life? I love playing The Sims. I love
Oh,
The
yeah.
Sims, but I have the GameCube one, Sims Busting Out.
What?
Yeah,
yeah.
where
Oh, is that
there's a
good?
storyline, yeah, and there's an evil rich man, and you
Ah,
gotta
boo.
like, it's so fun. And I also just downloaded Sims 4, but I got the Wicked Whims.
yeah.
That's
Pervert.
I know
pervert.
it's literally porn. I didn't realize. I thought they'd just be naked and it would be funny, but I was like, holy shit. This is R-rated, and when they do the woohoo, there's another sim that comes into the window and watches and jerks off and takes photos.
You're saying this like you didn't do it.
I'm not controlling the Peeping Tom character. That just comes in own volition, and it's disgusting.
That's like real life a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, you never know who's out there.
Yeah.
Anyway, you shouldn't do that. And what else do I like? Well, I like everything that I play, and I also play.
Being very
Mario Kart.
defensive.
I like things.
Hey, The Legends of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom is available now on Switch.
I feel bad that we didn't do this one justice.
We weren't going to do this
Yeah.
show, but we didn't want to miss Halloween because we all love dressing up so much. And so we're like, we'll do one, and we'll do the Zelda, and then.
I feel bad though. Is there a game we could do instead of it and talk about it for 10 minutes
Now?
and rename it?
No,
And then do Zelda again another time.
Yeah.
I'll
Make this-
probably, you know what? Probably next episode we do, I'll just interrupt whatever game it is that I haven't played, and
Yeah,
I'll
well-
just talk about Zelda for a while because I will have played it by then.
we can revisit
Smart.
it. People mostly watch this show for our outfits. It's
Yeah.
fine.
And my
I'm-
eyebrows,
And the eyebrows.
and your lipstick,
And my lipstick.
and your contour.
But hey, before we wrap up, we have to thank our top
chemistry
patrons. What? Our chemistry.
as a family.
A huge thanks to our top Patreons. Alan Cashian, Ben Russell's PS5 has a Patreon.
Oh.
Blake Hannikin, Brendan Wozni, Cameron Forward, Chris Potts. You better not lose that.
Christian Sanchez multipass.
Christopher. David Bourne. Death Wombat.
Christopher who? Maltasanti? I just finished Sopranos for the first time.
Oh, wow.
And actually, my first costume that I wanted to dress as tonight was Paulie Gualtieri, but they didn't have that.
Oh.
Where were we? Death Wombat. Decay. Dummy Thick Dave. Alyssa. Enron Intern. Flubby Wobbly.
Oh.
Google Chocks. McClaxel Chops Face.
Why?
Jed the Artist. Jim Bates. Mikey Likey.
Oh,
MJ.
Man.
these are getting. What's happening? They're getting weird. I don't like it.
Oscar A. Prof. Rupert the Dog. Scott McEachin. Sean Prague. Siraj. And XZ Neil. Of course, if you want to hear your name read out on the show, you can just sign up to the Close Person Friends Patreons here. You know how it goes.
Stop mumbling.
Sorry. Just sign up to the Patreon.
Sound like Ariana Grande before her Glinda diction lessons.
But you look like
They liked
Elphaba,
it.
and that's interesting.
Whoa!
But that's who Ariana Grande wanted to be. So you are technically.
She wanted to be Elphaba?
Fairly sure she did.
If you
Oh.
want some bonus Gamey Game content, you can join the Backstage Pass tier, where for $10 a month, you can submit and vote on questions for our weekly Patreon question segment. If you've been missing the show and you want more, there's there's probably more than a dozen segments up there that you can go watch, and they're fun.
They are fun, but remember there was one where we were going to do defamation and then you edited it out.
Well, if there's defamation, we have to edit it out. I'm sorry.
But I don't think you have to on a Patreon thing.
Well, no, but it's still out there. You know, people could still download
But it's not
it.
defamation if it's true, right?
That's,
well,
that's the
defense.
law. It's
Truth
true.
defense, yeah,
I
you
can't
do
remember what the
that-
defamation was.
You do that in a court.
We don't want to go to court.
I don't know. I feel like it will be fun for attention.
But no matter which tier you're on, you can join us on the Discord to hang out, and you'll be the
really
first
fun
to
to
get
cock a
new
gun.
episodes.
Sorry.
As soon as they're done.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
guns are fun.
You've leaned into it.
There is also a $25 tier.
What?
What?
Yeah, you get all that stuff, plus you get a mug, not one of these, but a Gamey Game mug. And we send them anywhere in the world. It's crazy. They're great mugs. They're good quality. And that includes shipping to we'll send it anywhere. So sign up at patreon.com/GameyGame.
Hong Kong.
No, Hong Kong's fine, I think.
Except Abu Dhabi.
No,
Isn't it Dubai?
Except
it's Qatar, I think.
Qatar.
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 Because you don't have addresses.
Yeah, for whatever reason we
You need an
we're not-
address
we
to
need
send
an
you a
address.
mug. Or
Or
A PO box.
a
I
P.O.
guess
box.
something like
or
that. Yeah.
you tell me where, I'll come, I'll give.
Anywhere in the world.
Has to be an alley. I won't see anyone outside of one.
Okay.
Nice.
It's a real problem.
At some point we're gonna do. See, we keep saying it's hot in here. We want to put air conditioning in the studio, but it's expensive. So we're gonna do
I feel like you need to sell this better.
sell it better.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so hot.
Give us money!
So we're gonna do a fun Gamey Game hot wet summer fundraiser.
Whoa.
And we are all going to be naked
No, we're not gonna be naked.
the whole time.
But it's really getting into summer now. Like today's not even a hot day.
And there's
like,
going to be people in the room, what do you call it?
The
In
control room?
Control room, and they have like a black bar, and one per person, and then they just have to drag it around. So if they don't do a good job, you get to see some stuff.
So when did we decide this was going to be? Saturday, November 9th? Is that when it's going to be?
You've
I don't know.
got the
I haven't checked my calendar.
Check your Everybody check your calendars, including you. Check your calendar.
Sometimes I don't put stuff in my calendar.
Why is
Well, we all have to
What's
put.
your calendar?
Let's all put it in our calendar.
My calendar says
find
that
out.
it's Beck's birthday today.
That's true. We
I'll just say, can't get in because of my rat pants.
Saturday. Should we do it? Saturday, November 9th?
Sure, why not? I'll put it in my calendar.
I've got Gamey Game in the calendar.
So we're going to stream on the Gaming Game Twitch, and we're going to stream on we might simulcast to the YouTube channel.
Oh my God.
Maybe. We're working this out as we go. But we're going to do a fun show, and we're going to try to raise some money so that we're not sweating through summer, because air conditioning for a massive studio like this is expensive. It's so much money. We need better airflow in here, so we don't all die. We can keep making stuff.
I do genuinely.
I'd probably just get it out, leave for some fresh air before I died. If it came down to it and we had to
Right.
like pause the show, I'd probably just go take a break, get a glass of water.
Yeah, fair
The
enough.
show will go on.
It can go on without me.
Hey, Beck, where can people find you?
Oh man, I reckon probably
An alley, you said.
I said an alley. If you go to any alley and you just look at the back of the alley, I will be there
At every alley.
every hour.
At all times.
All times. But if you don't find me, not looking hard enough.
Oh, it's their problem.
It's their problem.
And you also stream on Twitch, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't streamed for a bit because I was employed for a while there on a show.
You had a day job.
Guess what? My birthday and unemployment day. So guess who's coming back to Twitch, baby? And guess who's coming back probably in this rat suit? And I've got to work out why this is mine. I bought this. So you'll probably see more of this.
Hell yeah.
Develop some sort of character, or it will just be me and I will look like this. Oh, and this is I'm so hot that I'm not making sense in this episode. This episode sounds like a fever dream. Hello, I'm Beck. Fuck! I'm trying to do a plug. Help me!
She's at Beckness
there
on
we go.
Twitch.
This is why
so
we
go
need air
follow.
conditioning.
This is our
Because
Gonna
we're
get
not going to be
heat
able to get Beck out of the rat costume. She's not going to take it off. But we need her for the show.
Maddy Weeks.
Hi, that's my name.
Where can people find you?
Well, you can go to @MaddyWeeks on every platform you can think of.
Really?
Yeah, name a platform.
Truth Social.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
It's good.
It's the only one I'm on.
Honestly, I'm interested, so I'll join tonight. I will
great.
make my account tonight.
Right.
Be careful.
Yeah, send me money.
Just keep posting about your swords. I think they'll like that.
They'll love me for that.
They will.
In Donald Trump's America, you'd be able to have as many swords as you want.
I don't know if you would. I think that was sort of a tiered system.
Oh, God damn it. All right. Well, please, God, I need some help. So if you want to fund all of this getting fixed, you can...
Are you talking to God?
Please, God, help me.
It's so rare.
Are you asking for money now? What do you do?
Yes, I have my own fundraiser.
What's your fundraiser?
Give me money, please. It's $10, please.
$10. Okay.
Beam it at Maddy Weeks.
Is it 10? The fundraiser is for $10 altogether?
No, $10. Every person that hears this gives me $10.
Can I help?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
this is Maddy. Maddy just needs 10 cents. Send Maddy 10 cents.
What?
And
$10?
eventually, that might become $10. And then it will help with all this.
Okay, all right.
If everybody watching gave
Everybody
you 10
watching gave
cents,
you
then
10
you
cents.
might get $10.
Yeah.
Can you please?
I'm not good at maths,
And
but-
if you if you send me 10 cents, maybe I can send you a sword. Is that
You got
legal?
enough.
I feel like you'll lose money doing that. But hey, look, that's if that's what you want to do.
Every time I
I'm not
click
gonna-
my fingers,
Money.
Oh,
Money.
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 Yeah,
Every
that's how that
time.
works. Every time I click my fingers, money, money,
Um,
money, money.
Money.
That's the famous
You know what
bit.
this reminds me of? A great movie called Glengarry Glen Ross, which I believe everyone should watch.
Why does it remind you of that, Naomi?
Because they're salesmen and they care about money.
Is this what you're plugging?
Yeah, that's what I'm plugging.
Okay.
I think everyone should watch Glengarry Glen Ross. It's from 1992. It's got Al Pacino. It's got Jack Lemmon.
Oh, yeah.
It's got Alec Baldwin, and that's like the people will quote his part of the movie, but honestly, you could leave it out. And it turns out they actually wrote that part for the movie. It wasn't in the play. But it won a Pulitzer Prize, by the way,
Yeah.
the play.
Wow.
And guess whose daughter is his daughter? The guy who wrote the play, guess who his daughter is?
You?
Shoshi Zamet, who plays Shosh in Girls.
So she.
She's also in Madam Web.
Madam Web.
Oh,
So
the
her
Madam
web
Web.
does connect them all in a way.
Mm.
Don't you
Evan,
think?
what do you want to plug? What video do you want to plug?
I don't have anything to plug really. This show, Glengarry Glen Ross. You can watch that film. I haven't seen it,
really good.
but I've heard it's good. I hear it's good.
You got the memory of a fucking fly.
Maybe. Yeah.
Who's that guy? Does anyone know who it is? He's got a name.
No.
Naomi?
He's bald. Ed Harris.
Oh.
Oh.
He's in it too.
Let's wrap this up. I reckon.
I also watched The Sopranos, but I already talked about that.
Yeah. Yeah. a lot
Really
of people
good. Have you
already
heard about
seen
that show?
I watched it.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Evan, you
yeah.
look like someone from Soprano if the hues went weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
guess this
Yeah, I
outfit-
see that.
Saturation
Yeah, yeah,
way
Yeah,
up.
green.
Doop.
Hey,
Yeah, you could be Syl.
thank you so much.
Can you stand like Syl?
Stand like Syl.
Yeah, but stand
Yeah.
like
What
Syl.
do you mean?
Stand
what does
like
it stand
Syl.
Like Syl.
But he's
Stand
like,
like Syl.
he's like, well, I might as well stand up.
Whoa, look at that. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
He's like, wait, how
I
does
feel
he-
like it's a better outfit than what I have.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Hey, that's nice.
What about this?
Yeah.
We all do it. Okay.
Now stand like Paulie.
How do you stand like Paulie?
I've never seen this show.
He's always got his hands here because he was a real criminal.
All right.
So he's always protecting himself.
And I'm a rat, and that is also related to soprano.
It is.
Oh,
Let's oh yeah, because there's a rat. Don't want to spoil who it is.
Oh,
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, we'll catch you again soon. I don't know where Beck and I got on holiday. We're doing another episode soon. Make sure you watch this fundraiser that we've just decided we're going to do about an air conditioner. It's going to be a lot of fun, even if you don't have any money. It's still going to be a really fun thing to watch, I reckon. So you better watch us sweat and wish we had air conditioning. That's mostly what it's about.
I feel like you
On November 9th,
you're like teasing that it's going to be sexy and then you keep backing out of it.
I didn't say it was going to be sexy.
You said you're going to watch us sweat.
Well, yeah, in a non-sexy way, I would.
How do you sweat without being sexy?
That's
Yeah.
mostly what I
Look
do.
at this. Look at this.
We beg to differ, Evan.
yeah, nice. Cut camera.
Anyway, we'll catch you there. Saturday, November 9th. Put it in your calendar. I don't know what time it'll
I put it
be.
in mine.
It'll probably be in the evening.
I just put all day.
In
So if you got
Australia.
Google Calendar, you just
Just
hit
put
the
in
all day.
set a reminder. It'll be great.
Well, I mean, it reminds me when I have an event.
Okay.
So, well, it depends on what your notifications are for Google Calendar.
So anyway, hey,
If you got a different calendar app, just message us on the Discord and we'll figure out how you can set up a calendar event.
thank you so much for watching, guys. We will catch you then.
I've never used Apple Calendar.
Spooky.
I don't even want to be on stage. But who else is going to play an orphan with dirt on their
You look
face?
like Annie with that hair. Is she an orphan?
Or little orphan Annie.
Yeah.
Be an orphan. Can't remember.
Oh,
The girl in the orphanage.
Yeah, was she though?
The one who gets like adopted.
Was she an orphan or not?